Monday afternoon. We do have a tornado warning right now that has been issued for portions of our coverage area. Kind of one of those storms today that some of this moisture and stuff that we got in the atmosphere, just enough spin in the atmosphere to produce a tornado warning for friends that we have here. Excuse me, I have it going on. I'm just reading a couple of things right now until 7:30 for this tornado warning. Sorry about that. Just, again, reading a couple other things here off screen. But right now we have a tornado warning for southeastern Medina County, southwestern Summit County, and northeastern Wayne County that goes until 7:30. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Rittman or 9 miles northeast of Wooster, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Radar indicated rotation. This dangerous storm will be around Barberton, Wadsworth, Rittman, and Doylestown around 7:10, so right about now. Other impacted locations include Norton, Clinton, and Portage Lake. So again, if you are in the tornado warning, you need to seek shelter, get indoors, get away from windows, and get to the lowest level of your house. Or if you're in any other type of building, get to the lowest level. And again, put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. So again, if you're just joining us, we do have a tornado warning that has been issued for portions here in northeast Ohio for in some counties in northeastern Ohio, for southeastern Medina County, southwestern Summit County, and northeastern Wayne County. I'll repeat that again. Southeastern Medina, southwestern Summit, and northeastern Wayne County. You are under a tornado warning. That means you need to take action now until 7:30. So again, we're watching this storm right now as this continues to move off here towards the north and to the east. You could see there on your screen that the motion is moving about 30 miles an hour, so it's moving actually at a pretty good clip, if you will. And the one good thing about this over the last couple of scans that we have seen is that it has not been as pronounced as it once was a few scans ago when they went ahead and issued that tornado warning. So kind of going to zoom in here and show you what we're looking at currently. I'm going to take out the lightning. Obviously, you can see a ton of lightning that's going on with these storms. Again, we have just a ton of moisture in the atmosphere, obviously, that's producing all this rain. So let's go ahead and look here at the winds going with this particular storm cell right now in this tornado warning. This is kind of where we're at. So I'm going to zoom in right here, just outside of Rittman. This is the area that we're continuing to watch. So when we look at that right around here, sorry, I didn't draw that very good, but right around here, and there's also some other broad areas of rotation over here that we're watching as well. But that main cell here is going to be towards the left. That's where we're watching right now. But again, if you're in the polygon, you need to respect that polygon. You need to get to the lowest level of your house or building that you're in and put as many walls between you and the outside as possible and cover your neck and head. That's the most important part here with this particular tornado warning. Again, not saying that it was totally surprising. We kept watching this storm cell and wondering if it could produce something because of some of the spin that was in the atmosphere today. Don't expect a ton of tornado warnings at all. A few of these storms getting a little bit cranky, especially as we're going into that prime time, as I like to call it. The sun is getting ready to set, and we're getting some of that instability starting to fire off some of these storms as we head here through the evening hours. So again, if you're joining us, I'll back this up a little bit. This was kind of where we first started. I'm going to zoom out here, and you can see at 6:53, we're kind of watching this storm cell. We're seeing a little bit of rotation that's going on. And so we're kind of looking at that, and then as we move the scan forward, this is what prompted the tornado warning. This was pretty healthy. And I'll zoom in right here. You can see that the winds right here, the red's going towards the radar, the red's going away from the radar site, and the green's going towards the radar site. This is what prompted that particular tornado warning when we had this scan right here. The National Weather Service went ahead and issued it, and then you can kind of see it's kind of dissipated just a little bit. But it is still there. There's some broad rotation with this. We'll have to kind of wait and see what they decide to do. Will they keep this tornado warning going until 7:30, or will they allow it to expire? But right now, we're going to continue to respect that polygon since there is a tornado warning. Again, that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we respect that particular polygon. So if you're joining us, we are in Northeast Ohio right now. I'll kind of zoom out. We'll do a reset. I'll kind of zoom all the way out into our coverage area here. This is the only warning that we have going on right now, which means you need to take action. We do have some flash flood warnings for portions of Ottawa County and Sandusky County, along with portions of Erie County up here in the north. But we do have special weather statements obviously being issued as well. Those are coming through on the bottom of your screen that you're seeing there. So again, portions of Medina, Summit, and Wayne, you have a tornado warning until 7:30. So again, we won't be talking about other areas right now because of the tornado warning. Did just kind of want to come out, and you're seeing these other boxes. These are special weather statement boxes going on for these particular storms. But let's go ahead and zoom back in here into the tornado warning area just outside of Akron. So we're just coming here to the northeast portion of Ohio, and Rittman, it's right on top of you right now. Definitely with what we were seeing there on the velocity. So let's go ahead and look at here. Very broad areas of rotation. Right now, we haven't seen anything as far as anything coming through on the backside with the National Weather Service. There's anything, we haven't really seen anything on that particular regard right now as well. So that's a good sign, but nevertheless, respect that polygon. So if you're in Rittman or you're in Barberton or Wadsworth, Doylestown, you need to take shelter. You need to get in that tornado-safe place, get to the lowest level of your house, and cover your neck and head. If you're in a mobile home, time to get out of that mobile home and get into a sturdy structure. And obviously, you shouldn't be driving as well. So kind of this broad rotation is kind of outside of Rittman and Doylestown. You can see as we zoom in here kind of down to street level, you can kind of see right outside of Doylestown. And again, you got to remember, too, that we're looking in the past when we're seeing this. So this is probably a little bit further downstream. So places like Barberton and Norton right up here, you are also in on this as well. So kind of zoom back out here, kind of checking a couple of things here. Not seeing much. Looking here at our Ohio News and Weather dashboard here for our forecasters internally. Not seeing any update on that. And then there goes the tornado warning. They went ahead and expired it just as we were talking there, literally just now. So if you're just joining us, the tornado warning has been allowed to expire. So just so you know, we are tornado warning free. The only thing that we have going on right now is we do have a flash flood warning for portions of Ottawa County, Sandusky County, and Erie County until 10 p.m. tonight. So again, kind of zoom back out. If you were joining us because of tornado warning coverage, we are no longer have any, we no longer have any tornado warnings that are in effect. That was now allowed to be expired, and they canceled it. So no more tornado warnings in effect whatsoever. So that's a good thing. We'll take it right now. So, all right. Well, we did want to come live. I will quickly say here while we got a quick second is kind of throughout the rest of the day, you don't want to let your guard down at any time. We don't expect a lot of these storms to get cranky. Most of these have been behaving themselves with the exception of a few severe thunderstorm warnings up in Erie County that we saw a little bit earlier, but we weren't expecting much in the way of anything. So got to keep your guard up a little bit. The Storm Prediction Center, I'll turn this on. This is the risk category for today, by the way. General thunderstorms. So they didn't have any marginal risk out. This is just a general garden variety thunderstorms today from the Storm Prediction Center. So you just never know. You got to keep your guard up at all times. So with that being said, you can always track it on our app. You can download the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store. Download it. Ohio News and Weather. Search that in the App Store. Again, Ohio News and Weather. Search that in the App Store or the Google Play Store. And you can get down to the locations that you want to track and even the specific alerts that you want. I understand that everybody wants flood warnings in the middle of the night. I get it. Although with the recent events, I definitely would want them myself, but I get it. So you can turn those on and off within the app. You got to click that gear icon, and you can do that. All right, with that being said, we're going to wrap it up. We're continuing to watch this. We will continue to watch these storms, and if there's anything that spawns another tornado warning, just know that we are here, we are watching it, and we will provide coverage throughout the rest of the evening if we need to. All right, that's it from here. Have a great evening, everyone. Again, don't cancel your plans. Don't be scared. Be